Hi, Future Huskies. My name is Liz Hansen, and I work in our Center for Student Involvement.
Hello, and my name is Steve Schaus, and I also work in the Center for Student Involvement.
We're joined here with our friend Hendrix as well, and we're really excited to tell you about all the ways that students get involved as a member of our Husky community. We have a variety of programs that we will be briefly sharing with you, and also ways that you can get in touch with us and find out about all of our programs before you first step foot on campus. On our website, this is going to be the main space to find all of our information for the upcoming quarter. This is our main landing page where you can find links to information on our student organizations, student government, which on our campus is called ASUWT, our student activities board. We have 2 student publications, Tacoma West, which is a literary arts magazine, and The Ledger, which is our weekly student newspaper. We also offer volunteer and community service opportunities through the Center for Leadership and Service. And we have some different funding opportunities and awesome discounted student tickets that you can buy for different events. There's a lot of information here, so we won't go through all of it. But I also want to point out ways that you can get in touch with us and learn more about upcoming events or programs through all of our different social media pages. On our Facebook page, we share all sorts of info for additional programs that are happening by other departments on campus. You can always connect with us on our Instagram and our Twitter accounts. We do interactive questions and information on our stories. And through our YouTube channel, we have a variety of videos, both informational. Some of these are for students to learn how to use our services, and others are from an award ceremony where we do highlight videos for the whole school year. Steve will share some information about the types of events and programs that we offer through our student activities board.
So my role is to advise our Student Activities Board. That's a group of student leaders who put on all sorts of different fun events throughout the academic year. As you can see from the screen share, there's like a color throw going on here. I don't know if that actually has ever happened on campus, but it looks pretty cool. But we do a lot of other really cool events, and those are open to all of our students. Also, we recognize that a lot of students may have families or may have siblings or may have folks who are often part of their lives, but not necessarily part of our campus student group. We also often invite you to bring those folks along too to our events. So that's always something we like to express. It's a bunch of different events that we have done or have planned. We do everything from sort of small scale programming. So some examples might include like pumpkin carving during Halloween in October. We've also done a few like gingerbread decorating. We've given out snow cones, specifically yellow snow during winter because that was fun. We do medium scale programming as well. That might include film showings, and different other interactive activities such as laser tag. We've done that a few times. And then we have some larger scale events that include Lights Out, which is a sort of a lock-in experience. We take over the University Y, shut it down for a night, and you can look forward to that and do a bunch of stuff, including, again, laser tag, inflatables, dance, glow-in-the-dark activities, and that all happens during Welcome Days in the autumn. So that'll be coming up in the autumn quarter. Pretty much you name it, we do it. Liz has also pulled up our Facebook page. That's a great way to get connected with us. We are extremely active on Instagram, so if you're looking to follow us on Instagram. We do a bunch of postings about our events. We also do a bunch of giveaways over our stories, and often take surveys over our stories as well. So if you're looking to participate in fun activities, follow us and also respond to us so we know what kind of things you want to see and what would bring you in, because we like to offer those for students. If you're interested in also joining us and helping out, not just like creating our events, but also helping to run them, we do have a volunteer crew called the SAB PAC, and we would love to have more and more folks join that. So if that'd be something you're interested in, you can always contact us and we'll get you connected with that as well.
Another great way that students get involved in our campus is through our student organizations. So we have this website called Dog Den, and that's our online home for all things related to student clubs and orgs. So if you were involved in something in high school, or maybe you're joining us as a transfer from another community college or university, we might have an organization that you've already been involved in. We have a variety of different categories that anyone can search for right now. can also contact organizations ahead of time and learn more about them, find out what types of meetings and events they host all throughout the year, all through this website. So right now I'm just scrolling through some of the different organizations and also campus offices that we have available. We have both offices and departments that are represented here as well, but for organizations, we have about 55 to 60 of them currently. You can search by different categories too. Maybe you're not looking for something specific, you're just hoping to find some general browsing. We have a lot of academic related organizations. Almost every single major has an RSO related to it. You can find them under the academic category. We have cultural and identity groups, honor societies, political, recreation, religious and spiritual groups, service and volunteer, and special interest. That's really a catch-all category, but there's a lot of great offerings from within that. Some of them are also related to academic programs. Others are sports and club related. Our League of Legends Club does all sorts of different tournaments and events. Women in Computer Science is a great organization to get involved in if you're wanting to learn more about supporting women in a pretty male-dominated field. Our cultural and identity groups are an awesome way to build community and also learn more about other cultural backgrounds. These events or these organizations put on lots of huge events. APIZU, our Asian Pacific Islander Student Union, for example, they host a large luau every spring, which is really, really popular. Our Vietnamese Student Association, they recently came back onto campus and they've been extremely involved. They did an amazing Tet celebration at the beginning of the year to celebrate New Year's. And they have all sorts of both general meetings and events that are open to everyone on campus. You can find a lot of events on DogDen as well under that tab. So this populates anything that is coming up for the upcoming quarter. So everything from lunch and learn sessions, informational sessions, general meetings. So some of these are recurring events, some of them are just one-off events. We also have great ways that you can search for stuff you might be really interested in, items with free food or free stuff, or maybe things that you can participate in if you aren't living here on campus, something that might be out in your community. So lots of opportunities through DogDen. We also link out to some other bits of resources, information on volunteering through there. We also utilize DogDen as a way to collect information through our forums for different campus services that we offer. If you say you are browsing the list of organizations and you don't see one that you're interested in, or maybe you were the leader of an RSO or student org at your previous institution and you want to see that here, anyone can register a student organization on our campus as well. So don't worry if you don't see something already offered. You could be that person to bring that here and start it up with us. You work closely with our office to do it together, and it's a pretty quick process to get through, and you can have something up and running within a couple of months of starting here. So lots of really great ways to get involved. I'm going to come back over to our website here briefly. You can get to DogDen from our website as well. So really this is like the main one that you want to remember to get out to everything else. I mentioned our student government previously. ASUWT is your resource for all things here on our campus. They also represent students at the tri-campus level and then also the statewide level. So we just wrapped up, or well, the legislature just wrapped up their winter session for 2020. And we had a student that lived and stayed in Olympia and lobbied on behalf of our students for various bills and resources that will benefit students, which is really great. We have elections every spring, and so that's a great way to get involved and give back to your to our campus. If you're joining us in like fall or winter quarter before elections happen, ASUWT also has the ability to get students involved in a lot of campus committees, which is an awesome way to have your voice get heard, share your perspectives and experiences to shape the way that campus is being run. So lots of really awesome connections through ASUWT. This year in particular, they've been working on a variety of different initiatives. Huskies on the Hill is a tri-campus event where students from all three UW campuses go down to Olympia and meet with a lot of senators and legislators. They're working on a professional development closet that will provide clothing for students that need a suit or business clothes for interviews and internships, things like that. They've been doing a lot of surveys about food trucks, campus transportation, course cancellations, a variety of different things. So HCWT is a really awesome resource for all things related to UW Tacoma. Another area of our office that I'll highlight is our Center for Service and Leadership. So if you're interested in volunteering and community service, a really awesome program that you might jump into is our Husky Volunteers program. This is great, especially if you're already doing service out in our community. You can log your hours and earn a medallion that you can wear at graduation. So students will be participating. Sometimes it's campus offerings, and other times it's community service that they find on their own. But everything that you do that you're not getting paid for, you can log that in our system and then get a great medallion to wear at graduation. It's for students that have done over 100, 200, or 300 hours of community service. By documenting everything through our system, you have this awesome resource that is great for a resume builder or when you're applying for internships or jobs. You have documentation of all the great work that you've done within our community, which is amazing. You can also find service projects that we will offer through the program. Some of these will be right on campus, others will be out in the community. They also offer an alternative breakaway program that happens over the winter break and the spring break, taking you out for a multi-day service project and getting you more deeply ingrained in either our local community and often with some travel involved. The Ledger is our school newspaper. They publish weekly on Mondays, both online and a print edition. They cover news, opinion articles, arts and entertainment, and then different spotlight highlights. Huskies in the Hallway is one of my favorite ones to check out. It's a weekly question, and they find students from all grade levels and a faculty or staff member. That's the same question. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes they're a little bit more serious, but that's always an entertaining piece. Arts and entertainment, they added sports recently. They also will do movie reviews, live event and concert reviews as well. So they really focus on highlighting things that are happening right here on campus. So it's a really good way to, if you're thinking about coming here, checking this out, see what are some of the things that are on the forefront of students' minds and things that are happening at UW Tacoma.
So you might be wondering what this has to do with you and why you should get involved. Well, we want to talk a little bit about how Huskies do more than just go to class. So we like to encourage that all Huskies get involved and connected on campus beyond just going to class and then going home. We think it's really important for you to get connected so you feel some connection with the campus, whether that's having friends or having more experiences than you'll get just in the classroom alone. By participating in some of our involvement opportunities, you'll be able to connect with more students, more faculty, and more staff on campus, which will hopefully help you feel more integrated into the fabric of our campus, as well as hopefully give you some more opportunities to learn about resources that you might need throughout your experience, whether that's going to the Career Center so you can work on your resume, or just going to League of Legends to kind of cut loose and not worry about all those tests you have coming up. We think it's really important for you to get involved so you feel that sense of community, so that you have other things that you can use to build up your experience, build up your resume, for example, as Liz said before, or even most importantly, just to have fun and to have some play in your life. So that way you're not feeling too overwhelmed with all of the stressors that sometimes come with being in classes. So yeah, we hope that you take that to heart and get connected with us in different ways.
So once you step foot on campus, we showed you some ways that you connect with us online. You can also always find us in the University-wide Student Center, which is another amazing resource that our students have access to. We have a really awesome partnership with the YMCA, and they offer all of our recreational and fitness programs and facilities for us. So we share this space with the YMCA. They have an NCAA regulation size basketball court and also a rock wall that you can climb on. All the different athletic equipment and weightlifting areas that you can think of. They offer live classes, everything from mixed fit to yoga. Right now, they're offering a lot of online options as well. So even if you can't come into the space, you have other ways that you can connect with them to meet all of your fitness goals. An awesome benefit as well is that your YMCA membership is good at any Y in the whole state of Washington. For example, we don't have a pool at our facility, but just down the road from us at the Tacoma Center YMCA, they do have one. So if you're interested in swimming, just a couple blocks away, you can take advantage of that. So you can come and see us there, hop on the rock wall, come ask some questions. As Steve was saying, like involvement is really important, and we just want to help you figure out how that's going to happen. So you might be able to find your own path to that, or just stop by and see us. Another way that you can ask us some questions right now is also through our live support on our website. If you see that purple button flashing, you can add in your info, send us a question, we will get right back to you. If for some reason it's offline, you can always leave a message and it'll come to us in an email. So we try to be as accessible as possible to answer all of your questions and help you get connected the best way possible to be a fantastic member of our Husky community. So we're really excited to welcome you to the Tacoma campus, and we can't wait to see you at some of our events. Take care.